As being a member of the Catalyst, we all know that we're essentially self-insuring as a group. So we thought that it was the most important thing for us to do to try to save money, to provide better patient care and protect our employees, was to invest in them. Instead of paying $300,000 or $400,000 or $1 million in patient claims or outcomes that are negative, we thought we might try to give a shot and put into the technology that might give us a fighting chance of having less expense and protect our customers and protect our employees.
We're on the leading edge of installing these technologies in our vehicles. Some of the driver feedback systems have been around for quite some time. There have been large advances in that technology and its availability. We are one of the first to use the aftermarket anti-collision and lane departure systems. As we worked with the City of Scottsdale during their bid process, the Scottsdale Fire Department had a very strong safety emphasis in their request for proposals. We did further analysis on the technology, demonstrated it to them, and they were very excited at the steps we were taking in order to improve the safety of our vehicles. In the Scottsdale 911 fleet, we have 18 vehicles that are currently have the technology installed. The technologies that we have in place in the vehicles, this is both in ambulances and supervisor and support vehicles, are the SDS system, which is the Safe Drive system, which is a anti-collision and lane departure system. This system will provide approximately 1.8 seconds of extra reaction time. The average reaction time for a driver from perception to action is 0.6 seconds. So we're getting a little over a second more reaction time with a vehicle slamming on its brakes in front of you is almost an eternity.
Priority is the first ambulance fleet in the United States to incorporate this type of technology and to provide the added safety to the drivers, to the community, to the patients that they transport. So Priority is setting the gold standard with safety in the United States. Two separate systems that communicate together. One is the use of a medium range radar system. Monitors the speed of the vehicle in which Priority is driving and the vehicles in front up to a range of almost 460 feet, and it calculates 20 times a second that the safe distance between the vehicle in front and the vehicle in which they're driving is constantly maintained. The other part of the solution is a windshield mounted camera, and that camera's only job is to monitor that the driver and that vehicle remains intentionally in its lane.
We've also installed the Straight Eagle driver safety system in all of our vehicles. This system provides constant feedback to our drivers in the cab of the vehicle. It rates each driver on 4 criteria: acceleration, braking, cornering, and speed. It constantly analyzes this information and builds what is called a My Score within Straight Eagle. Our employees can access their score and see how they rank against the other drivers in the fleet. Research in our industry is pointing toward potential fatigue-related incidents. So we are currently exploring technology to combat potential fatigue driving with anti-drowsy driver technology. Some of these technologies utilize a camera and algorithms that monitor the driver's eye movements. This will also is twofold. Will help detect when the driver is potentially distracted, as well as if the eyes close for more than a normal blink, the system will alarm and warn the driver that he is potentially having an issue. As a risk manager, anything that can reduce the frequency of accidents obviously reduces the chances of increasing severity. This not only gives us the cost savings in lost time, workers' comp, downtime for our employees, downtime for our vehicles. There's also increased savings in both fuel, maintenance costs, wear and tear on vehicles. We have gained such faith in the results we've seen from this system so far. We are planning on installing these systems in Colorado Springs, Colorado, in Indiana, and New York State.
I think our plans are to evaluate new technology, period. Anything that comes out that will give our paramedics and our EMTs a better chance of being safe and protecting the customers and the patients that we serve. We're going to invest in it. I think it's odd that you can buy a passenger car and it has a lot of the technology we're describing, but in our industry for transportation, it doesn't exist. So we're going to keep an eye out for things that can really improve patient satisfaction and customer service and trust, just to reinforce what we do.